Hello, welcome to Linu Economics Net YouTube channel. My name is Linu Alex. I am teaching O-level and A-level economics in Jalaluddin School, Hadal Kuldavushi, Republic of Maldives. Today's video, I am going to talk about international trade, specialization at national level. The content of this video class are: the meaning of international trade, define specialization at national level, advantages and disadvantages of specialization to consumers, producers, and to the economy. Before going deeper into the topic, let's check what is international trade means. The word international means carried on between countries, and trade means exchange of goods and services. Now you can define international trade is the exchange of goods and services between countries. International trade, also called external trade. Then what is internal trade? The trade within the country is called internal trade. When a country produces the goods and services and sell to the other country is called export. And when we buy the goods and services from another country is called import. So exports and import are the main economic concepts we have to study in international trade. Let's check the main export partners of Maldives: France, Italy, Thailand, Sri Lanka, UK, and US. And main import partners are UAE, Singapore, India, Malaysia, Sri Lanka, China, and Thailand. Now we have a question before us. Why do countries trade with each other? Why can't we produce everything we want in our own economy? I'm sure you know the answer. Different countries have different factor endowments or resources to produce the goods and services. Even though we have the resources, the cost of production is different in different countries. So the country may decide it is better to import the goods and services from the cheaper market than producing in our own economy. So a country can concentrate on the production of goods and services they are best at making and which has high global demand. It is called specialization at national level. It depends upon the quantity and the quality of their resources. Say for example, if a country has good climate and good tourist locations, the country can concentrate on the production of tourism industries. At the same time, another country has fertile soil and good climate, they can concentrate on the production of agricultural sector. Let's check some examples. Bangladesh and India are major producers and exporters of textiles. Thailand and Vietnam specialize in the production of rice. A country can produce the goods and services with low cost of production is called absolute advantage. And a country can produce the goods and services with low opportunity cost is called comparative advantage. Now, let's move to the next part of our lesson, the advantages and disadvantages of specialization at national level. First, let's check how it is helpful to the consumers. As we know, the consumers are the main economic agent in an economy. Because of specialization, the consumer will get the benefit of low price. Let us check how the consumer is getting lower price. As we know, before specialization, the firms are producing for the domestic market. Because of specialization, world output and trade is increasing. As a result, the firms can access the foreign market. So they started to producing goods at a larger scale. When a firm producing the goods and services at a larger scale, they can enjoy the benefit of economies of scale. That means they can reduce their long-run average cost. When their average cost falling or cost of production falling, they can pass the benefit to the consumer as lower price. The next benefit is the consumer can enjoy better quality products. How it is possible? As we know, the firms are concentrating on the production of particular goods and services. As a result, the skill and the technique of production will increase. Moreover, they can use different production methods from different countries. As a result, they can produce the goods and services with higher quality, so the consumer gets the benefit of better quality products. The next benefit is the consumers can enjoy the wider varieties of goods and services and they can increase their standard of living. As we know, now the consumer can enjoy the goods and services from different countries, so they can enjoy variety of goods and services. At the same time, specialization increase the world output or production. As a result, employment opportunities will increase in the economy. It will create income in the consumer. As a result, they can enjoy more goods and services. It will increase the standard of living of the citizen in an economy. Now we can list out the benefit of specialization to the consumers. First one, lower price. Second one, better quality. Next one, wider choice and increasing the standard of living. I hope that area you understood well. Now let's move to the another part, disadvantages of international specialization to the consumers. As we know, same like advantages, there are some disadvantages of specialization to the consumers. Number one, higher price to the consumers. For example, if a few economies or countries are concentrating on goods and services they are producing it, some countries are dominating in international market. They can act as a oligopoly or a monopoly. As we know, they are restricting the output and restricting the supply of goods and services. When supply decreases, the price of the goods and services are increasing in international market. As a result, our consumers has to pay higher price to the goods and services. Another disadvantage is the products are unavailable to the consumers. As we know, if you are depending too much on imported products, if there are any external shock in international market like natural disasters, recessions in international market, it will affect our economy. Sometimes products are unavailable to the consumers. Now let's move to the next part of this lesson. Advantages of specialization at national level to the firms. As we know, the firms are the another economic agents in an economy. When there is a specialization, the firms can expand their business because the world output is increasing or production is increasing. Before specialization, the firms are producing only for domestic market. Now they can access the foreign market. As a result, they started to producing the goods and services in large scale. They can import raw materials and capital from different countries. As a result, they can enjoy the purchasing economies of scale. As we know, when the firms expand the production, their long-run average cost is falling. When the cost of production falling means the price of the product will decrease. As a result, the revenue and the profit of the firm will increase if the product is elastic. When the revenue and the profit of the firm increase means they can expand their business by doing investment, by research and developments. Next benefit to the firms are, the firms can access different knowledge and technology from different countries. The transfer of knowledge and the transfer of technology will helpful to the firms to introduce new production methods. It will increase the efficiency of the firms. Now, let's check, is there any disadvantages of specialization to the firms? Sure, there are some disadvantages. The first one is external tariff. As we know, tariff is the tax placed on imported products. When we produce the goods and services and sell to the international market, our trading partners may impose tariff on our exports. As a result, the price of our export products will increase in international market. As we know, when the price rises, the demand for our export will fall in international market. As a result, the international competitiveness is falling in our products. This will reduce the revenue and the profit of our firms. The next disadvantage is, as we know, the consumer's taste and preferences are changing according to the time. As a result, is there any change in the consumer's taste and preferences in international market? Our firms are adversely affected if we are concentrating only particular goods and services. The next disadvantage is our trading partners may import the goods and services from another trading partners because they may get the goods and services cheaper than us. In such situation, the demand for our goods and services in international market will decrease. It adversely affect the revenue and the profit of our firms. Now, let's move to the next part of our class. The advantages and disadvantages of international specialization to the country or to the economy. As we know, specialization allows the countries to produce goods and services to the international market. As a result, the output and world trade will increase in the economy. When our export increase means the export is a component of aggregate demand. When the export increase means the aggregate demand will increase in our economy. When aggregate demand increasing means it will move to the right side. As a result, the real GDP of our economy will increase. When there is increase in the real GDP or economic growth, it creates lot of employment opportunities in our economy. As we know, the demand for the product increasing means the demand for labor will increase because the demand for labor is a derived demand. As a result, employment opportunities will increase in our economy. When employment is created, it will increase the income of the citizen in an economy and it will create the standard of living of the country. Due to specialization, the countries can concentrate on the production of a particular sectors in an economy. Say for example, if a country is concentrating on the production of agricultural sectors, it is a labor-intensive production methods. More labors are needed in the agricultural sector. As a result, different sectors, it creates lot of employment opportunities in an economy. The next benefit is balance of payment current account will improve in our economy because export is one of the main components of balance of payment current account. When we produce the goods and services and sell to the international market, the revenue generated from the export will increase and it will improve the balance of payment of current account will increase in our economy. So, the advantages of international specialization to the countries are economic growth, employment opportunities are created, balance of payment current account would improve. At the same time, we have to discuss, is there any disadvantages of international specialization to the country? Sure, there are. Number one, over-specialization. Sometimes the countries may concentrate too much on two particular goods and services. They may concentrate only on particular goods and services. If there are any changes in international market like recessions, our trading partners may not have enough funds to buy goods and services from our economy. In such situation, the demand for our goods and services will fall in international market. It will affect our economy. The next problem is structural unemployment in the economy. As we discussed earlier, specialization allows the countries concentrate on a particular area or particular sectors. As a result, the country will concentrate only on that particular area. The other sectors of the economy may be ignored. In such situation, it creates unemployment in some sectors in the economy. Now, let me summarize the class. We studied international trade. It's the exchange of goods and services between countries. Then specialization at national level. The countries are concentrating on the production of goods and services they are best at making and which has high global demand. Then we discuss about the advantages and disadvantages of specialization to consumers, firms and to the economy. I hope you clear the answers. Dear students, our education is in crisis today due to COVID-19. In this case, we cannot go to school and study. You can use my YouTube channel to study economics at home. Please subscribe my YouTube channel and click the bell icon so you will get the notification when I upload new videos. Thank you. Have a nice day.